Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm pretty sure we can all pretty much agree that artillery replays aren't the most entertaining unless something goes terribly, terribly wrong. So that's why I'm going to be speeding this up quite a bit until it actually gets interesting. But until that point, I was thinking I could probably talk about what's going to happen to artillery in 9.18, specifically this artillery, because it's a premium and board gaming can't really nerf premiums without getting their asses sued off. So they kind of have a problem in regards to this. So this is the Leff. I'm not going to say the entire name because it's not a word. But it's a tier 5, has a 105 mil gun, about an 8-second reload, zero point 0.7 accuracy base. With the right equipment and crew, you can probably get the reload down to about 8.3 seconds, 8.4, and aiming time down to about 6.4 seconds, something like that. So when 9.18 drops, basically what's going to happen is artillery are going to get, on average, a lot less penetration, a lot less damage, a lot more splash radius. So their shells will take off a lot more tracks, all that stuff. They also have the stun mechanic. And that stun mechanic is going to be given to all artillery, this one included. But this one's shells are not going to be touched. So the penetration on the left and the alpha damage on the left and the reload are going to be rather similar to the way they are now. So I've taken a look between the IMX 13F3 and the Leff, and in terms of reload and accuracy, they're about the same base. But the difference is that this thing is going to have these heat shells, which have 104 mils of penetration. And it doesn't really show off that much in this replay, but you can really one-shot a lot of vehicles. So that nerf from the artillery isn't really going to be happening to this. In fact, this is going to be a buff, because it's going to get the stun mechanic with nothing taken away. It's a good time to be a Leff player. So anyway, this is where it gets interesting. The base is overrun. The Sav's either going to go for a ram or he's going to try to shotgun me. But I shotgun him instead. So, T67 and a toaster versus one artillery. The aiming time on this thing, as I said, about 6 seconds. But once it gets fully aimed, it is very accurate. Let's creep forward into these bushes and see what we can see. A wild toaster appears. And there he goes. So, now there's just 2 artillery left and 1 T67. I know that was a little bit fast, but yeah. T67 got blind fired by the Churchill 3. Actually, I'm going to show you what happens right now. What happens when heat shells contact heavy tanks. Let's try that. I have HE loaded. Take a shot at the BDR. Miss the BDR. Take a shot at the T1 Heavy. Do 66 damage to T1 Heavy. So the splash isn't that much, but it's only a 105 mil gun. Now I'm loading the heat. And these tanks are just far enough away that I can penetrate them reliably. And with my very next shot, I decide to switch over to the BDR. And I penetrate him too. So I did from a distance of like 500 meters. The heat shells on this thing are deadly. KV-1s, T1s, BDRs, basically anything. And this thing's going to keep them at 9.18. Pretty scary stuff. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you liked, if you think I've earned it. If not, have a good day. See you around.